Hello and welcome to Dogs Bollocks Reviews. I'm your host Craig, and today we're going to be talking about No Man's Sky, my third and final review after 30 hours of gameplay on the PC. Now, we've all heard the news, we've all had the hype, we've all had the yeses and naysayers. All in all, people think the game's crap, some people think the game's good. But this is my personal opinion on the game itself after my 30 hours. After a long thought and agonising response to what I feel is my opinion on this game. To me, it's the equivalent of taking your family to the beach, up the road, getting there, kids all excited, lovely sunny day, you plonk yourself a little bit in the water, you lie down on the beach, so you go and get an ice cream, everyone's having a good time, and you think to yourself, well, it's just the beach, really. It's here, it's not going anywhere, we come here all the time. So why are we always excited about it all the time? So on your way home, everyone says, oh, they had a good time, but it's just the beach. Nothing special about it. But you know for a fact, later on down the line, you'll end up going back again. And the same thing will happen. You'll get excited, you'll go down, have a splash about, lie on the beach, come back home after an ice cream, and meh. So why do I feel this? Well, I think the game is a matter of perspective. Don't get the game if you're after a space sim. Don't get the game if you're after a wonderful FPS game. Don't get the game if you're after an awesome base building, mining, resources collecting survival game. But get the game if you are into exploration. Exploring, discovering. Get the game if you want to traverse a universe which is randomly generated specifically just for you. The game shipped with its faults, there's no doubt about that, but many games have, even AAA games have. There's many speculation that they rushed the game out, the game came out too early, and I do feel the game is unfinished. The game could have spent another year at least getting developed, but maybe they've ran out of money, maybe they were pushed and nagged by Sony, who knows. But the fact is, this is what we've actually got. As I said, the game has its faults, frame rate issues. Some people had crashing, some people couldn't even get the game to work. Take myself, I had to press the start key just to get the game actually running. I'd have to mash it several times, as if starting a choked car on a winter's morning. And then it would splutter into life and begin. But that's fantastically fixed due to NVIDIA drivers update, which is fantastic. Thank you, NVIDIA. So personally, for me, the game is good from a matter of perspective. For me, I will play the game. It's the type of game you'll pick up, play for a few hours, then go off and do something else. Then if you feel like it, you'll get back to it. It is an exploring game. There's no doubt about that. Primarily an exploring game with add-on of FPS sort of shootiness. With an add-on of space fight, yeah? With the add-on of collecting resources to make the odd bits and pieces. To me, it's another example would be playing when I first came across Minecraft all them years ago. I looked at it and went, what, blocks? Fucking blocks. We've got fantastic realistic graphics right now. Should be playing them games, so why the hell play this? So you don't play it, you go off, you come back to it, and then you stop playing it, then you realise playing it for several hours and you don't really notice it. And then going beyond the punching of the trees, you start to create things and build things. And then later on down the line you get all these mods and suddenly the game becomes detailed, and before you know it you've played 1,000 hours of the damn thing. But you don't know why. So in conclusion, okay, before you buy the game, have a good look around. You'll get some people say it's a shit game, some people say it's a good game. It depends on your perspective. Get the game if you want exploration in a space setting where you discover new creatures, new plants, new planets. Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing. Don't get the game if you want a space game. Get a space game like X3 Albion. Get a space game if you want the Star Citizen stuff, Elite Dangerous. Get an FPS if you're into Black Ops, if you're into multiplayer combat FPS game. Get a Doom, get games like that. If you want base building, there's many different games, and survival games, many different games. This game has the potential of being very good if they stick at it. Get the game if you want exploration. In my opinion, right now it's 6.8 out of 10 in general, but if it's an exploration game, I do give it about a 7. So it has the potential of being a very good game if people spend a bit more time working on it. If the game shipped out too early. Do your research before you buy the game, guys. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I've been your host Craig, and this has been Dog Bollocks Reviews.